PCI collects quarterly data on the insurance industry, and one of the really striking trends we've seen in the last 18 months is an increase in auto accidents. Now, historically, we've seen a slow but steady increase in the severity of auto accidents, and that's as cars have increasingly sophisticated technology and healthcare costs continue to rise. But that's been offset somewhat by a long-term decrease in auto insurance accident frequency. That trend has now reversed, and we're seeing significant increase in auto accidents. And there's been some suggestion by experts that that just reflects an increase in miles driven as our economy recovers. But that analysis breaks down as you look on a state-by-state basis, and it's a very uneven distribution of the increase in accidents across the nation. In a number of states where you have miles driven, you don't see that same upward trend in accident frequency. So PCI did a regression analysis identifying the 10 best states and the 10 worst states to try and understand what are the factors that are really driving the accident increase. And we've seen two factors that particularly stand out. One is states that have urban areas with very heavy congested traffic tend to have had a significant increase in auto accidents. And we think that's connected with distracted driving. In particular, people get bored in traffic, they pull out their smartphones, they text, they email, and they get into accidents. The other striking factor that we've seen is states that have decriminalized marijuana possession have had very significant increases in auto accident frequency. It's a little hard to measure marijuana. It's not like a sobriety test after people are stopped, but what we have seen is very significant increases in hospitalizations and traffic deaths with people with marijuana in their system. Now, recent polling, particularly by Gallup, has showed that a majority of Americans now support legalization of marijuana. So this is a changing social trend that the insurance industry is going to have to deal with. And it's really an issue of public safety. And so insurers are going to need to educate communities and policymakers about the safety impact of legalization of marijuana. We're going to have to try and encourage increasing adoption and implementation of auto safety technology and more careful licensing renewal. So there are some significant issues out there as we see changing factors that are increasing auto accident frequency. But we have solutions, and PCI is talking to state and federal policymakers to help work on those solutions. So we welcome everybody's thoughts on that, and be careful out there.